you doing? Hope you're doing well. Week 16. It's officially summer. This weekend coming up is 4th of July weekend. It's, just a really weird time. We're getting through it. Everything will be better for it. Some of the country is popping again with the virus because they didn't have good information, I don't think. So, it's unfortunate. People are going to have to die and suffer for people's political will, but hopefully people will learn from that. Anywho, we're almost done with this third book. I know, maybe that you don't care, but it's a big deal for me. Crazy. I hope you're enjoying it and getting something out of it. So let's get started. God sometimes shuts the door and shuts us in, that he may speak perchance through grief or pain, and softly, heart to heart, above the din, may tell some precious thought to us again. That's from Unknown. What's interesting is this past weekend I just had something happen. It probably wasn't that big of a deal, but it triggered some memories from around this time when I wrote this 10 years ago. It wasn't really conscious, it was subconscious. It just triggered that that button, I guess, that's still that tender nerve, and it made me very defensive and very reactionary. But then after I processed it, I came to some realizations, and that helped me to deal with the issue and to really come to terms with the person who I had the issue with. So it's all good stuff. And these lessons, they repeat until you learn them. And then once you learn them, no more pain. It's nice, it's good. So try to learn them. Each of us may be sure that if God sends us on stony paths, he will provide us with strong shoes, and he will not send us out on any journey for which he does not equip us well. Alexander McLaren, Maclaren. There is a deep peace that grows out of illness and loneliness and a sense of failure. God cannot get close when everything is delightful. He seems to need the darker hours, these empty-hearted hours, to mean the most to people. Frank Claubach, Claubach. So true. It's a good one. Lesson 327, show your beauty. Show your beauty, moon of God, so friends and enemies can witness it. With whitened faces and eyes dark with tears, grief and longing make all men groan. Save us from the agony this tyrant inflicts, beautiful and terrible as a dragon. You have made grief's lute sing out with the sharp and heavy sounds of your go away. Jalal-ud-Din Rumi, translated by Andrew Harvey from A Year of Rumi. Okay. If God sends us stony paths, he provides strong shoes. Now, that was from Corey Ten Boom. However, we also read that just a few minutes ago, and it said it was attributed to Alexander McLaren. So, I don't know. God has not... What do they say? Impersonation is the highest form of flattery. So I guess they should be, whoever the actual quote was, should be flattered. God has not promised an easy way, but peace at the center of the hard way. Dale Evan Rogers. God does not give us everything we want, but he does fulfill his promises, leading us along the best and straightest paths to himself. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, Bonhoeffer. Good stuff right there. I like it a lot. Awesome. Wow, you have a good day. So.